Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jaluddin bin Nasruddin. I'm from Faculty of Sport Science and Allied Education, and I'm from class SR2433B. Today, I will talk about the importance of vaccination. There has been confusion and misunderstanding about vaccine, but vaccination are an important part of family and public health. Vaccines prevent the spread of contagious, dangerous, and deadly disease. These include measles, polio, mumps, chickenpox, whooping cough, diphtheria, and HPV. The first vaccine discovered was the smallpox vaccine. Smallpox was a deadly illness. It killed 300 million to 500 million people around the world in the last century. After the vaccine was given to people, the disease was eventually erased. It's the only disease to be completely destroyed. There are now others close to that point, including polio. Before we talk about the importance of vaccination, I will tell you what are vaccines. A vaccine or immunization is a way to build your body's natural immunity to a disease before you get sick. This keeps you from getting and spreading the disease. For most vaccines, weakening from a disease germ into inject your body. This is actually done with a shot in the leg or arm. Your body detects the evading germs and produces antibodies to fight them. Those antibodies then stay in your body for a long time. In many cases, they stay for the rest of your life. If you are ever exposed to the disease again, your body will fight it off without you ever getting the disease. Some illnesses like strains of cold virus are fairly mild, but some like smallpox or polio can cause life-altering change. They can even result in death. That's why preventing your body from contracting this illness is very important. So my first point is vaccines are safe for children and adults. While COVID-19 vaccines were developed quickly, all steps have been taken to ensure their safety and effectiveness. Hundreds of millions of people in the United States have received COVID-19 vaccines under the most intensive safety monitoring program in US history. A growing body of evidence shows the benefits of COVID-19 vaccination outweigh the known and potential risks. Center for Disease Control and Preventing CDC recommends an mRNA COVID-19 vaccines like Pfizer, BioNTech, or Moderna is a most circumstance based on updated risk-benefit analysis. Before recommending COVID-19 vaccines, including for children aged 5 years and older, scientists conduct clinical trials with thousands of adults and children and found no serious safety concerns. Next, for my opinion, COVID-19 vaccines are effective. This recent data suggests COVID-19 vaccine become less effective at preventing infection or several illness over time, especially for people aged 65 years and older. This is why booster shots are recommended for people aged 12 years and older who have completed their primary vaccination series. However, even as the vaccine's ability to prevent infection decreases with time, COVID-19 vaccination continues to reduce the risk of hospitalization and deaths when people become infected with COVID-19. People who have certain medical conditions or who are taking medication that weaken their immune system may not be completely protected, even if they complete the primary vaccination series. Some people who are moderately and severely immunocompromised should get an additional primary dose of COVID-19 vaccines and a booster shot. Last but not least, COVID-19 vaccination is a more reliable way to build protection. This level of protection people gets from having COVID-19, sometimes called natural immunity, may vary depending on how mild and severe their illness was the time since their infection and their age, and there is still not an antibody test available that can really determine if a person is protected from further infection. All COVID vaccines currently available in the United States are effective at preventing COVID-19. Staying up to date with COVID vaccination gives most people a high level of protection against COVID-19. So you should get a COVID-19 vaccine. Had COVID-19 emergence evidence show that getting a COVID-19 vaccine after you recover from COVID-19 illness provide your protection to your immune system. The conclusion is the percentage of people who need to be immune in order to achieve herd immunity varies with each disease. For example, herd immunity against measles requires about 95% of population to be vaccinated. The remaining 5% will protect by the fact that measles will not spread among those who are vaccinated. For polio, the threshold is about 80%. The proportion of the population that must be vaccinated against COVID-19 to begin inducing herd immunity is not known. Thank you.